spectrum tonight. We started out with Rhonda warning us about paella feet, and then we saw open paella foot suckage. What a difference a half hour makes. It's wild. Happy Black History Month, everybody. That's right. Angie made me say that. I like Black History Month because Angie's always in a better mood. She doesn't hit me when I ask her if I can touch her hair. I'm a very safe white person. Unlike this guy in the front row. If you're not from Maui, the guy that walked up on the stage, the local guy, I've been here long enough where I know you don't have to worry about that dude. It's this guy you have to worry about. I've been here long enough to know that that's trouble, exactly right. Been up for 30 seconds, is already heckling me. All right. But I'm very happy to be here tonight. I did something spectacular today. I found street parking in Paia, so I'm off to a good start. I know. I drove here from Kihei, and while I was driving here, something weird happened to me. Maybe this has happened to you guys before. While I was driving, I was listening to the radio, and I got tricked by a Christian rock song. That ever happened to you? You're flipping through the stations, and you hear a song that you never heard before, you start jamming out, you're like, yeah! It's like, I gotta rock, yeah! I gotta rock, yeah! And then I'm gonna praise him. You're like, ah, no! Ah, you got me, Christian rock song, damn it! Now I have to go home and listen to Black Sabbath. Come on! Also, while I was driving here, I got pulled over for speeding, which isn't great. I don't know why we pull people over for speeding, right? If you're speeding, you've got somewhere to be. Getting pulled over isn't gonna help that, right? You know who we should be pulling over? Is people driving exactly the speed limit. Those motherfuckers are hiding something. Right? Think about it. Have you ever driven exactly the speed limit when you weren't drunk? Or had drugs in the car? Or an expired registration? Or in my case, all three? No, nobody's driving the speed limit because they want to. I'm driving the speed limit because I can't afford another DUI. I'm 38 years old. I don't want to ride my bike to work. But it's true, I'm 38. How many people here are in their 30s? All right, 38. 30s are the best decade so far. That's what I think, you know? One of the things that I like about being in my 30s is that when you're in your 30s, people stop giving you advice, you know? Like they think that if you haven't gotten your act together by now, it's probably not gonna happen, you know? Like for instance, I'm a waiter. How many people here are in the service industry? Yeah, these are my people. When I was in my 20s, I would be waiting on tables and people would be like, how old are you? Oh, you're 22? Oh, you know what you should do? You should go back to school. You can get this 2-year business degree. It's never too late to start thinking about your future. But now I'm 38 and I'm waiting tables. And my tables are like, how old are you? 38? Oh, you know what you should do? You should bring me my fucking Diet Coke that I asked for. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I'll be right back. The older I get, the more I find myself doing this thing where I compare myself to people who are the same age as me, who have accomplished way more than me. Did you ever do that? Maybe. Don't do that. Like for instance, this is true, I'm 38, which means I'm the same age as LeBron James. LeBron James and I, our lives have taken very different trajectories. LeBron James, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I'm not even in the top 10. Starting to think I might never be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. LeBron James and I have both been to Miami. That's it. That's where the similarities between me and LeBron James end. But you know what? Just because LeBron James has a good career, that doesn't mean that I should sell myself short, right? LeBron James has a great basketball career, but I have a good comedy career, you know? I get to be on cool shows like this. I've gotten to open up for some of my favorite comedians. And I was in the movie Trainwreck starring Amy Schumer and Bill Hader. Oh, wait a second. That was LeBron James. LeBron James has accomplished more in his comedy career than I have. God damn it. LeBron James. And now I'm in my 30s, I have a lot of friends that have been having kids. You know what that's like. And I don't know if you can tell, but people don't ask me to babysit very often. But I did get asked to babysit for the first time recently. And I gotta be honest, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't think I was gonna have a good time. But then I get there, I start talking to the kid. He's 5, you know, so I'm like, hey little guy, what do you want to do while Uncle Vince is here? And he's like, I want to eat snacks and play video games. I'm like, that's awesome, that's what I wanted to do. So apparently being a good babysitter is just doing stuff that I normally do, but with a 5-year-old. So we got really stoned, and it didn't take very long either. 5-year-olds have no tolerance. So we're hanging out, we're playing video games, we're playing Mario Kart, right? It's his house, so he's player 1, I'm player 2, but it was my turn to pick the level. So he asked me what level I wanted to play, and then I told him, and then he picked the wrong level. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? You just asked me what level, and then you picked the wrong level. And he said something that I'll never forget. He looked at me and he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know how to read. Which surprised me for a couple reasons. One, I had never heard somebody say that with so much confidence before. And 2, that's a great excuse. I never even thought to use that, right? That'll get you out of any situation. Vince, how come those reports aren't on my desk? Oh, I'm sorry, boss. I don't know how to read. What's that? I'm fired? Okay, that makes sense. Now, I notice that some of you aren't laughing, and I think I know why. It's because illiteracy is no laughing matter. That's right, person behind the bar knows. Because we have a big problem with illiteracy in America. I don't know if you know this, but illiteracy is still a problem, even in 2023. Here's a fact for you. In Alabama, 1 in 4 adults are functionally illiterate. No, it's true. 1 in 3, okay. She knows. 33% of adult Alabamans are functionally illiterate. I know nobody's really surprised, but that's true, right? 1 in 3. Out of all the states, they're first in illiteracy, which is ironic because they're also first alphabetically and they don't even know it. See how that works? Come on, Alabama! If we can teach gorillas sign language, we can teach Alabamans how to read, right? You guys remember that? Do you know about Coco the gorilla? All right, if you don't know, this is true. In the 80s, there was a gorilla named Coco. We got this gorilla, and then we taught a gorilla sign language. And then we talked to the gorilla in sign language. And then the gorilla talked back to us in sign language. And then we never taught sign language to gorillas ever again. What did that monkey say that shut down scientific progress? It was probably something like, Coco, love sign language. Coco, teach sign language to other gorillas. Humans become slaves. What? No! Shut it down! Shut it down. All right, thanks a lot, guys. My name is Vince Foti.